I am to report within the last 12 minutes. I'm in that room 3 times in and out, and the first time heard nothing. Second time I go in, I'm in there this time for 2 minutes, and then that soundtrack starts up again. It's the same soundtrack that I described that was going in the bathroom. And that played top max volume into my room and through the house from the murder room for a good 4 minutes. And I left the room, and then when I come back within a couple minutes back into that room, and it's silent again. I am to describe the dead agent. 2-inch rugby football looking hair, strawberry red, distinguishably red strawberry, beard to match. I don't have a beard. I don't know what to say how long. Like a 1/4 inch long beard, pushing half an inch long, like rather long beard, but not, I can't explain any more than that. A little bit of white in his beard. He's around my age, or maybe 5 years younger, but around my age group. It's definitely an agent, rather short, white looking, British, Irish looking. He's British or Irish, one of the two, Scottish. I don't need to be exact with that. Blue eyes, and his teeth as well as the others. Their teeth is really bad teeth. Now, this is not a rude statement. This is fact, scientific. The teeth, damage to the teeth is noticeable to anyone that looks at them from the drugs they've been allowed to do. In the United States Armed Services, that was cooping, the British, and wherever else this drug is. I know it's with the white ones. Whoever else was stupid enough to get themselves hooked on it. It does incredible damage to the teeth and everything else, the brain, everything else, after long enough. So these military men already might have had dental things, and then you do this drug and you make it 3 to 4 times worse. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying by the teeth. And the teeth are to be brought up in conversation because I don't always get clearance on who is being, say this wrong, on who is killing the agents, because it's a group of good military and it's a group of evil military, and at that point it can be too dangerous for me to know exactly who's carrying out the assassinations of these agents. I think it's clear to see why, so I don't have to explain this further. I'm in here, a target, right? But I don't need to even say that. So the teeth, if it's the evil agents who are Iranian and Russian, primarily they're from overseas. They have other agents from the US and from some Japanese nations, but I don't need to get into it. It's mostly set up through the Iranian military, okay? It's their paramilitary. And through Vladimir Putin's illegal Russian military. Some of them are white, some of them are more Russian organized crime, former military. Some of them are IRA. Irish, yeah, I realize that. But I haven't had people talk to me in 5 years. I see them as the Irish mob. I used to say everybody was a Russian mob. If they were white, they were the Russian mob. If they were from overseas, okay? I saw it the way I saw it. It worked fine. The higher ups, the top cops didn't need my help with that. Just call it whatever I need to call it so I can do my job. Because I was working on my own. I basically am still, but not really, because I have these special forces that are so wonderful and I have to thank them. But I don't know if it's the special forces, they arrest them and then they probably execute them. This is part of war. Yeah, when they're doing stuff like these guys are doing, oh yeah. It's not a war crime. But this isn't for me to start explaining to people. No, and everyone understands that. They would rather hear it from somebody else. The war rules and laws, okay? First and foremost, these agents that come in here are making attempts on my life. So if the good guys can arrest them, it's all that much better. But the first thing the agents have to do, the good guys, is keep me from being killed by these evil military people that are crawling through cubby holes in an ISIS terrorist compound that I'm trapped as a hostage in. Okay, so this is clarity here, okay? So the good guys, I don't know how they're operating it, but if there's people making attempts on my life, they'll storm through the front door, they'll come however they can to protect me. They haven't had to storm through the front door yet. And that's why these evil agents who have taught everyone this and started all of this, they started this with the UK, they started this with my country. My country started it too. Remember, this was started in the 1960s in Hawaii with the US. But I mean, I don't want to get sidetracked, and I think people understand. Okay, so the evil agents who really have a lot of direction, they do a lot of the dictation here, are from overseas. And so they are responsible for all these US and UK Coopers, the Coopy military. And if they keep crawling through the cubby holes of one of their terrorist cells, where if any of the good guys come storming through the door, it's over. Everybody here, everything, right? And the evil military wants to get this 62% of the whole point of this terrorist cell, that weapons system. They want to, I don't know, don't ask me what they want to do with it, because I don't even understand it. But they also don't want all these terrorists who know them by name and face just running around working with British agents crawling through cubby holes as all the Navy SEALs and GRU come and Mossad come fucking straight through the front door. Because you saw it on film this morning, that dude tried to fucking jump me. And I got up the stairs too fast and he turned all the lights off, and then you heard the guy get killed. Because he's always got fucking people crawling through cubby holes with him in all floors of this house. You heard it for yourself. And the whole place this morning reeked of fucking cooked human remains. These military people have badges and cards that go on bases, and they're in a fucking terrorist cell. This fucking heinous. It smelled level 3 of fucking cooked human fucking organs. A lot of the explanation for that is that these people have such visible drug habits, their teeth are rotting out. Especially the ones from UK, Scotland, and Ireland, wherever this crowd keeps coming from. Jesus says it's UK, it's British. So this is the third time they've come here, tried to just do heinous shit to me. Working with equipment too, because they're agents, so they know the bombs and stuff, dude. Yeah. So the dental, to finish my point, these evil agents are mostly organized crime. They're like Russian mob, and they'll cut their heads off like the ISIS terrorists do, but they take the dental records. The cartel does the same thing, the Mexican cartel. And they'll take their teeth and everything, and it's just so fucking disgusting, the lengths they go to cover up their murders, and they do it all in the same fucking house, over and over and over, and the fuck again. There's going to be a point where the city gets so fucking blown to bits by the good military. All right, but that's what I want to say about the teeth, okay? Because the teeth keep coming up to me, and this is because it's indication that these really evil political assassins who are from like the Russian military, this is endangering me even talking about it. or some sort of fucking white neo-Nazi group, okay? They don't like these British guys, and they're all over their teeth if they get to them. And their teeth are very noticeable. If you were to see them, they're rather short. This one, he was dead, who was, I don't know, linked to or was doing that shit with the sound up there. They die fast here, dude. I've been filming this. I don't know what else more I can prove to you. To what? Prove what? I owe no one anything. The special forces must get in here. This is why I'm back here in this part of my room most of the time. I want to live through this. If the good guys got him, I don't need to talk about his teeth other than that you notice the teeth through drug abuse. If the bad guys got him, they take everything away and these people just vanish. And the good guys know how they're operating this. I don't need to do it at that point. This is so fucking heinous what my government did. It's not my government. They're not a government anymore. They're not defined or legally classified as a government here anymore. This is a terrorist camp with terrorists that are holding our government buildings hostage. And there's going to be serious action taken against them. And right now I'm kind of stuck here in one of their compounds. Okay, but I'm supposed to report this. These agents are dropping here, dude. And I was supposed to say what he looks like. So he's got blue eyes, noticeably bad teeth. I described the hair, the beard, and I don't need to do further, dude. These are British agents that need to, like the Ukrainians, stop making attempts on my life and attacking my fucking nation. Goodbye.